Hey, so me and my aunt, we're going to the Goodwill Outlet today. So I'm in Jacksonville, Illinois. I like this one. This is one that makes you wear closed-toed shoes. So we're gonna go see what we can find, and come on, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and we'll see what we can get. Yeah, it's in good shape.
Sorry, hon, that'll gonna be closed for about 20 more minutes.
Okay, you reload, aren't you?
We gotta reload.
Okay,
Yeah, thank
sorry,
you.
I need that.
Now that my hair is up and out of the way, I am ready to dig. So let's start with my favorite place. You guys know it, the shoes. Remember that blanket I found a couple weeks ago? When we make a jacket out of it, these are the boots that we're gonna wear with that jacket. I'm gonna find some of these. Pretty excited. I thought these were sorrels, but they are not. That's crazy. They're kind of cute. Those kind of look like a tree bird. They're not though, they're earth. Still kind of cute.
Hi, Rural Squirrel.
Hey, how are you?
I watch you on YouTube.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you so much. What's your name?
Jenny,
Thanks, Jenny. Thank you. That was so
you
nice.
don't have to ask me that.
Pardon?
You don't have to take it.
Okay. Well, I'm so glad. Thank you, Jenny. And that's a lot of linens. So if I look in the linens, I'm going to be looking for kiln, mud cloths, of course a Pendleton. And I did find a Pendleton last time I was here, so I'll probably dig through again. Well, maybe it wasn't a Pendleton. I think it was just a wool blanket. So I'll probably dig through a little bit, but it's hard to dig in these gaylords because they're so deep and tall. And I mean, I'm tall, but it is kind of hard to dig through them, so this doesn't feel like wool. So I don't think it's going to be anything, but I'll double check. Nope. Well, it'd be easier to ship all folded up like that, yeah.
Old English furniture polish, the golden kind. Oh, it's got a label on it.
There's a label on it? Ooh, yeah, what does that say?
Get down there and zoom in on that label.
Super 80s. Okay, so I'm not going to pick this one up because even though it's Coach, it's a little worn, and let's see, it's a little bit worn, and you know, it just isn't bringing as much as it used to. So I'm going to pass. And this one like feels weird, like paper. Isn't that weird laugh, that weird giggle? That's tough. I bet that sounds really terrible. That's funny. Well, suspenders can be pretty. Ooh, look, I found money in the bins. Not very much, but suspenders can be real good, especially if they're like Brooks Brothers or something like that. They sell for about $20 a set, but those aren't Brooks. There's another Coach. Again, probably going to pass because, you know, some damage to it, and it just isn't bringing what it used to. Doing that goofy little giggle. I guess that's the way. That's just the way I giggle, I guess. You know, that sounds so terrible. Amazing. Well, not yet. Alright, so I'm going to put this in the front, because that's where I put things where I'm going to research them. If I put it in the back, it's because I don't really get it, but if I put it over in front, it's because I'm going to research. Oh, look at this. My brother had one of these when we were little. We used to use it as a skateboard. This was Jacksonville. I got some great things. One of them, I'm not real sure about. I'm gonna have to have it, you know, looked at. I kind of feel like I know what they are, but we'll talk about those here in a minute. So let's talk about what we found in Jacksonville. Let's talk about that one thing that I was not real sure about. I'll get to that. Let me show you some of my favorite things I found, some of the highlights. I had a small load. I try not to pick up too much stuff when I'm traveling. However, I did pick up that chair, that mid-century modern superior chair. It's in some condition, so I'm gonna have to do some cleanup to it, but it's gonna look really good whenever I get done. And I think that I can get about $150 for it. So at $1, it really was worth at least the effort. So we threw that in the back of the truck and brought it home. So we were visiting the Midwest, going home for the holidays, and brought a truckload of stuff home while I was thrifting while we were home. So always good to find cool things in the Midwest and bring them home to find out if we can give them new life and keep them out of the landfills. You saw all that stuff that's in those bins. What we don't pick goes to the landfill. We're doing what we can to keep it out of the landfill and make a little money on the side. So here's some of the things that I got in Jacksonville. Hey to Jenny, so cool that she stepped up and said hello. I appreciate all you guys that watch, and it means a lot to me. So this is one of the things that I did find. At my home bins, they separate the glassware and they give it a different price. In Jacksonville, they don't. Everything is 99 cents a pound. So this is a little fairy light. I was lucky to find one piece and then the other piece later. So lucky to find both pieces of the fairy light. Also found some really neat, I guess they'd be like, they're not really trivets, they're not really rugs, but they're vintage, and these are so popular right now. They've got some needlepoint on them, and I got 2 of them. I know that they are too small to be a rug. They're kind of too big to be a placemat. I think you like use them as a doily or something, or as a table covering. you know, spot area. It's not a coaster, it's not a placemat, it's not a rug, but it's super cool, super vintage. There's some tags on the back, made in the People's Republic of China. So that kind of tells you how old they are too. Very neat. I think that these, I think that I could probably bundle them and get 50. I may do them separately, but I'll probably bundle them and do them as a lot for 50 bucks. You saw me looking at these shoes. There was a lot of shoes. Now, I didn't bring home a lot of shoes. Shoes are hit or miss. They're either all really great or they're just okay. So these are actually really nice condition Sam Edelman shoes. They're a size 9 and they've got some really cool beading and a pattern on the top. So I think these will bring about 30. Okay, so bustiers do really well. This one has some cool little detailing on it and sequins, and it's some really neat aesthetic to it. It's got like a side zip. I really think that this thing is probably going to bring $40 to $50. It is cool, and there is a huge market out there for this kind of stuff. This one kind of surprised me. It looked like somebody's throwback, and I scooped it up right away. It doesn't appear to have any damage. I've already washed it and got it ready for listing, but it's a Ralph Lauren puffer. And I expect to get 50 to 60 on this. So I'm really surprised to see someone throw it back. It's a Polo Ralph Lauren size large, little gray puffer. Again, I think I'm gonna get 50, 60, maybe $70 for it. This was, they were wheeling this out as I was in line to check out. I did grab this because I have sold these before and they're vintage. You know, my mom had these whenever I was growing up, but this is the chipboard, that plastic melted chipboard. These things bring about $14.99. It doesn't weigh very much, and at 99 cents a pound, I might as well grab it. I hated to see it get tore up in the bins because it just came out and people go crazy and toss things, and I didn't want this to get mutilated. I think it's kind of cute, so I'll get this listed. Even though Christmas is over and we're getting into the spring season, I'm still gonna get it listed because this stuff sells all year long. I know a lot of you have good luck with granny couture, granny jackets. This is a quilted, I would say that this is early 90s. It says it's a large Hanes premium, and this part of it is quilted. So it's got pockets and pumpkins, and even though it's a little bit fallish, I'm still gonna put it out there because I think that there is somebody out there that is just waiting for this to be added to their closet. I think I'm gonna get 30 to 40 on it. This is the second time I have found a shirt like this. These We the Free People shirts at the Jacksonville bins. This one's a medium, and with these crocheted sleeves. I sell these so quickly, and I mostly list everything on eBay. So this is where I've sold these, is on eBay, not even on Poshmark, but I got $39.99 every time that I've listed these things. So this was a no-brainer. I'm picking this up right away. I grabbed these shoes because there's a guy I watch on YouTube. His name is Joy Bada-Bing. You should check out his channel. I'll put the link to it down below. He picks up a lot of shoes too. And I've never picked up Skechers Shape Ups before, but he swears by them, so I thought I'd give him a try. At 99 cents a pound, in really nice condition, I thought I would try it. So these are a size, I can't see it. Oh, they're a 7.5 women's, US women's, so I think they're in nice condition. I don't have much cleanup to do on these at all, and he says that I'm gonna get good money for these. So wish me luck on these. Aunt Sherry found these for me. They are leather vintage kids chaps. They look like they're probably from the 50s, and I think they're amazing. They've got some great detailing on them. The leather's in great shape. They look to be about a size, I'm gonna say like a 6X or an 8, 6 or an 8. Super cool. I was hoping that they would fit the grandbaby, but they were a little big on him. So they remind me of something that my dad would have worn when he was little, but I am gonna see if I can get the grandbaby to wear him and let him play with him for a little while. And then later, after he's done with him, I'll probably get him listed. Or hand him back over to Aunt Sherry so she can get him listed. I think they're pretty cool. Okay, so last couple of things, and then I'll tell you how much I spent. I couldn't believe this. This looks great. It's in pretty decent condition. It's a Ralph Lauren. It's got this great tag on it. So I think that this is probably early 2000s. These were bringing about $90 on eBay. So whenever I checked the sold comps, $90 for this Ralph Lauren. What a great pickup. So happy with this one. So this will cover, you know, the whole investment of everything that we've purchased today. But these are the things that I wasn't real sure about. These are a pair of Gucci loafers. So I would love to have your opinion. What do you think? They do have some codes or sizing on the inside, and I'll show you those. But if you look at the bit, if you look at the sole of them, it's really hard. I don't know. I'm not like an authenticator for Gucci. I have had a lot of Gucci before. Remember the ones that I found in St. Louis? That was a fun trip. And I did go back to those bins while I was in the Midwest. So that adventure you can see next week. So make sure that you set that notification down here and subscribe so that you'll know when that next video comes out and you can see what other things I find in St. Louis. But I'm curious to see what you guys think about these shoes. Do you think they're authentic? I am gonna have them sent off and I'll let you know the findings on that. And you can check that out on my Instagram too, but I'm curious what you guys think. The leather feels great. The sole doesn't look bad. If they are, they're gonna be like vintage, probably 90s. Give me your best guess. Please put a comment below and check back later and I'll let you know what we find out on these Gucci loafers. So these are the ones that I was, you know, iffy about, but at 99 cents a pound, I'm gonna take a gamble on it and see what happens. I am gonna have them sent off so that I can confirm that they either are or aren't, and that way I can list them, because I don't want to list anything that isn't authentic on eBay or on Poshmark or any of my listings. So I do want to make sure that I'm, you know, honest and authentic, and that I put out good product for people that are buying things from me. So anyway, this is what we found in Jacksonville. We had a really good time. Aunt Sherry was head first in the top of those Gaylords. She's been doing this for as long as I have. So it's fun to go with other seasoned people. It's fun to go with new people. It's fun to go with friends. It's really cool to see people when you get there. They're like, hey, Rural Squirrel. I hope I get to see you guys out there. Okay, so, but what did I spend? At 99 cents a pound, I spent $36.35, and then my chair was $1. So total for everything, and I just showed you the highlights. I didn't show everything, but just the good stuff. I spent a total of $37. I went ahead and rounded up for the donation, so a total of $37. And I am sure that we will make that back on just the Ralph Lauren sweatshirt, or maybe even just the puffer jacket. I'm grateful for all of you that have been hanging out with me this whole time. So we'll see what we've got coming up next. So we'll talk to you soon. If you would like the video, subscribe to my channel, I would be super grateful. Those of you that have, again, you guys have been great and I appreciate you so much. So we'll see you next time. We'll see you in the bins.